in fact, we were in our trailer, 9/11 in Canada, and they were calling for help in New York. And Stan was a retired police officer, so we went. We were there on 9/12 and stood in that devastation in New York.
Oh, my land.
And Stan had seen enough. He had seen enough as a police officer, worked Southeast San Diego. Everybody was so afraid, the Middle East and Muslims, and we just thought, God, let us go and love on those people.
Welcome to the Ignite with Barry McGuire podcast, where Barry's book and passion for spreading God's love are guaranteed to ignite your life. Now listen in and prepare to have your life ignited.
We have a very special lady with us right now, Anne Marie. She has a story you're not going to believe. This is outside the walls. This is revival outside the walls. You epitomize what that phrase means so much. Let's go back 10 years ago, okay? Tell us where you were 10 years ago.
My husband and I lived in San Diego. He was a police officer. We had two little children, 5 and 8 years old. And he suffered a back injury and had to be retired. And we just started seeking God. What did he want next? What did he want us to do? And he told us that he wanted us to sell out and go to a place he would show us. So we felt a little bit like Abraham that was setting out somewhere unknown. And we did exactly that. We sold out of our house, got in a little trailer.
Not knowing where God was going to lead.
Not knowing where.
Having no idea. This is like Abraham. It really is. It's like stepping out.
So we put our family in a very little
with a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old. So you set out.
We set out, a little 21-foot travel trailer, put our kids in there, and just literally started driving across country.
Wow.
We didn't know where. We prayed each day.
Wow.
Turn to the right, turn to the left.
Really?
And thought, God, wherever you want us to go today, whoever you want us to talk to today, wherever you want to direct us. And he started speaking to our hearts, and he showed me in my heart what I had always wanted. A little house in the country, a place where I could raise my kids, do the canning, the whole, a little town bit. And God said, you could have this, but if you come with me, you could have more.
End result is you got your little place in the country, though, right?
Oh, I think so.
That's
and I'll be doing canning.
Yeah. Well, we'll get there yet. Okay.
So we eventually, God called us to go overseas. So we thought, all right, we can do that too. We can do this wherever you want us to go.
Where did you go?
So maybe I should go with the timing. 9/11 hit, and people were very afraid.
This was right after 9/11.
Yeah.
Wow.
People were afraid. In fact, we were in our trailer, 9/11 in Canada, and they were calling for help in New York. And Stan was a retired police officer, so we went. We were there on 9/12 and stood in that devastation in New York.
Oh, my land.
And Stan had seen enough. He had seen enough as a police officer, worked Southeast San Diego. We stood there in New York and saw basically the carnage that had happened. And everybody was so afraid of the Middle East and Muslims. And we just thought, God, let us go and love on those people. Yep.
So how does a family from San Diego get established in this Islamic country? How to give us a little peek into what happened in those early days.
It's easier than you think and easier than I thought. And I didn't know. I mean, we do stand out. We're very fair, obviously tall. And so you just stand above and it's just, you're not going to blend. But we just decided, hey, we're just going to pray about where we land and start praying about those people and see what doors God opens. And we just, from the first person we met, started making friends.
So give us some practical things.
Let's say practical. Happened? You land on the street. You think we need cell phones. Walk down to the shop and meet somebody that is loving and kind and says, hey, would you like a cup of tea? And you start sitting and talking and sharing. And you get your home and people start knocking. Women are lovely, especially. There's that instant connection as a woman that they feel like, okay, you're one of us. And they'll come and knock and ask for tea. And you just start sitting and sharing life. No special, requirements, no special training needed. You just go in to sit down and have tea And
we
life
can all
is the
we
same
can all be
everywhere.
kind. We can all be loving. It doesn't take special training to do that.
Life is life everywhere. The basics and the fundamentals are the same everywhere. Whether it's you have a roof over your head, you have food for your kids. Those are shared by every family across the globe.
Loving of people. You call it lifestyle. Is that your term?
Lifestyle evangelism.
Lifestyle evangelism. I love this term. We witnessing. There's all these terms has baggage, but lifestyle, just lifestyle ministry.
Yeah.
But you're just opening up your life. You're just opening up your life and loving on people and being transparent.
Yeah. You don't Bible thump. You don't go out in the corner and shout. And that's how do you show the love of Christ that way? And I love a pastor that's a friend of ours that always said it's easier to speak into someone's life when you have permission. Wait for that. Wait till there's a relationship.
You have to build a relationship.
Yeah. And it is.
Absolutely.
It's so much easier.
Our actions don't speak louder than our words, but our actions speak before our words.
And if they're seeing your life, if your life does not have something that's compelling them, you need to go back and start again. How better can I love someone? How better can my life, express the love of God? And just having people in our home,
And to whom much is given, much is required. We have this. We're indebted to them, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
To share the love of God, and you've done that so well. We have to close this segment, but in the next segment we'll talk more about this wonderful people group that you're ministering to. Isn't she great? Her name is Anne Marie. We'll leave it at that. Okay. And thank you, Anne, for joining us.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed today's episode, let us know. And don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review to help us reach more listeners. Remember, sharing your faith ignites your faith. See you next time on the Ignite with Barry Maguire podcast.